What's up, comic fans? And it's time for the preview show. It's time to preview the comics coming out this August 9th. All right, Wednesday, August 8th. If your shop puts out DC books on a Tuesday. All right, so we're gonna get into all the books. We got spec books, we got spotlight books, we got FOC books, we got books. We got the books coming out this week. We're gonna get into them right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. All right, let's go. All right, if you like comics, you're in the place to be. You know how we do. We're going to start off with the spec books. Right off the bat, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 31. All right, wedding issue here. All right, you have Janice Lincoln, the daughter of Tombstone, and Randy Robertson, the son of Robertson from the Bugle, getting married. And but that's not the big reason this is a spec book. It's the first cameo appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot. All right, so that's gonna happen in this book. If you pre-ordered some of the covers, there are some books. The second printing's already gone to print, but this is not out this week. All right, but yeah, there you go. You got, and I think they were saying this is the first like in-store, LCS. I think Roberto Ramos did this cover of Jackpot. All right, there are some others here. This is a second printing by Lyrix Lee. 1 in 25 scan variant, second printing. So see, these all these cover appearances of Jackpot are second printings. All right, but if you want the first print, not a cover appearance, but first cameo appearance of Mary Jane as Jackpot, this is the issue to get. There's also, for those of you who like the negative space, the JTC negative space variants, there's a Miss Marvel one for you. All right, but again, the big spec on this book, first cameo appearance is Mary Jane as Jackpot, as the hero Jackpot. All right, let's see what else. We only have one other comic on the spec list. That's Ghost Rider Wolverine Weapons of Vengeance Alpha number 1. Okay, this has some first appearances, right? Apparently this is the first appearance of Stitcher, a demonic serial killer. There's also the first appearance of Father Pike, and there's going to be an origin story of Johnny Blaze and Wolverine first meeting. Okay, this is the issue that has the Frank Miller variant. Oof. A lot of things have been said about this one. This is the 1 in 50. It's just the Virgin. There is a trade variant, all right. And then you do have the Insignia variant, which is pretty cool. And there is a Virgin version of that. And there's some other covers. All right. So there you go. That's Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Weapons of Vengeance, Alpha number 1, with some first appearances of some villains. All right, we're on to the Spotlight books. This is just Night Terrors number 3. This is the Neon Ink cardstock variant. If you've been collecting these, here you go. There's another one. Maybe there'll be another misprint on these, and the book will jump a little bit for about a week. Next up, we got Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. Why am I touting this? Just because they have dope covers. Look at this with Groot or Grootfall. What else do we have? The B cover is also pretty cool. The Vecchio variant. I think this is the B cover. Look at that with Star-Lord. So there's just some cool covers, and it's a fun space western. So that's why Guardians of the Galaxy is in the Spotlight books. All right, next up we got Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 9. This is the Mahanini variant. There we go. And he's just got the dope Hobgoblin fire energy sword thing. Just a really cool cover. All right, now we're getting to the final orders due. All right, these books should be in stores 3 weeks to a month from now. But what do we got? We got Star Wars Dark Droids number 2. And why do I have that on the list for FOC? Because if you like droids, there's a couple droids on here who, you know, it may be first cover appearances, but besides for that, it's a connecting cover. So if you get Star Wars 38, you get more droids connecting covers, all right, on the same week, same day. All right, now we also have ROM Space Knight number 1. This is a facsimile. They're gonna have a foil edition of it, so that's cool if you like ROM. Figuring ROM's gonna be foily, so if you're a ROM fan, you can jump on that. If you're collecting the Disney 100 covers, here is another one. All right, it's Miss Marvel number 1. All right, you got Daisy Duck on that cover. And then for indies, we got Hunt for the Skinwalker number 1. Okay, this has some non-fictional components in it. The way it's explained here is there's, you know, extraterrestrial and maybe some ghost stuff going on, who knows, based on some true stories, again based on a non-fiction book. All right, and it says on the very bottom, perfect for fans of I Hate This Place and the Low Woods. All right, so if you like any of that paranormal or extraterrestrial stuff, this might be a book for you. All right, let's get into the rest of the books coming out this week in your local comic shop. All right, from Image, Ambassadors has a trade. All right, we have the Enfield Gang Massacres, and that's pretty cool because it's from the creators of That Texas Blood. So if you've been reading that series, which was pretty good, right, Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips, this should be a fun kind of history story, a prequel, if you will. All right, you got some Gunslinger Spawn. What else? What else do we got going on? There's a lot of things actually coming out of Image. And if you're reading them, keep on reading them. What's the Furthest Place from Here? Number 4 gets an deluxe edition second press. All right, and that's just, it comes with a record. So if you like vinyl, that might be something to look into. All right, Boom, here comes the Boom, Ready or Not. Damn the Mall has a lot of covers this week. Here we see 3 of them, but that's all the way up to cover E, meaning there's 5. I don't know, maybe something big happens in that book. Sometimes when you have that many covers, it's a big issue. Who knows? All right, what else? House of Slaughter. This issue looks like it could be fun as we get one of the white mass. It was a child with no arms. So we'll see. Right here it says Bait, the fan favorite white mass, a young boy with amputated arms and a tendency to survive suicidal odds, is dispatched with a mission more malicious than imaginable at hand. So I'm interested to see that, or to read this, and there's a really interesting Peach Momoko cover. So woof, that just hits different. All right, let's keep it going. Mechadets get to number 1, and we're off to DC Comics. What do we got going on at DC? Of course, DC these days is in Night Terror mode, but you do have Batman Incorporated number 11 happening, and a couple covers for that. What else? We got Danger Street. That's a really good series, by the way, too, guys. If you haven't been checking out Danger Street, give it a whirl. You might like it. Might want to get the trade though. They're already up to issue number 8. Where we at? We're at the Night Terrors number 3. A lot of issues for that. I'm grabbing that Black Light variant. All right, let's keep the party rolling. Let's see what else we got. A lot more Night Terrors. All right, there's some cool covers too with these Night Terrors, and a lot of these are, you know, just these heroes and villains confronting their fears as they're stuck in these nightmare landscapes, this nightmare world, if you will, during Night Terrors. All right, Multiversity, Harley screws up DCU. That's out. A lot of cool covers there. So, what has Harley gotten herself into? Who knows? Alright, let's keep the party going. You got Spirit World number 4. You got a Superman annual one shot. What else? Boop, 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 boop. As we scan Wildcats, if you're into that. World's Finest Teen Titans number 2 is also out this week. And now we are off to Marvel Comics to see what they have. Alright, we have the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 31 with that first cameo appearance of Jackpot. Alright. The Avengers number 4 is out if you like that series, or you like Avengers. They are, it was a fun read. I've only read the first 2 issues and they're already up to issue number 4. Alright. Children of the Vault. That's a 4-issue miniseries. And then what do we got? We got Ghost Rider Wolverine Weapons of Vengeance Alpha number 1. A lot of covers there, including that Frank Miller variant. Guardians of the Galaxy, a really good space western. Check that out if you get a chance. What else? You got some Iron Man, you got some Miles Morales Spider-Man, alright, with that dope sword cover. Let's go. Red Goblin's out. Spider-Man Annual number 1. Star Wars. A lot of covers for Star Wars. The Star Wars Return of the Jedi Max Rebo number 1. That's a one-shot. And then you got a Werewolf by Night number 33 Facsimile edition. Alright, I believe that's the second appearance of Moon Knight. We're off to Dynamite. A lot of covers at Dynamite. Alright, here you got all your Barbarella. Then we got a lot of Gargoyles. Rage number 1. Vampirella Dracula Rage number 1. Alright. And now we're off to There's Some Diamonds Like Toys. The rest of the books coming out this week. So what do we got? If I miss anything, guys, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Alright. But there are a lot of books. Calculated Man gets a trade. Not a bad series. I did not read the last issue though, so don't quote me on that. Conan Barbarian number 1. Cover I foil movie novel replica Virgin. Alright, last week Conan came out from Titan Comics. Issue number 1. A lot of good things I heard about Conan, so we'll sad to see him move on from the Savage Avengers, but Conan getting a new life at Titan Comics. Alright, what else do we got? Godzilla. These Godzilla covers have been dope, to say the least. Inaki Miranda doing a dope cover there. Let's see what else we got this week. Heat Seeker. This is part of the Gun Honey universe. A lot of covers on that one, including some nudies. So, you know, if you're into Gun Honey, you've probably got a cover for you, because there are a lot of them. Alright. Let's see. We're almost at the end, I think. We're literally halfway through. We're in the M's. Let's see. Messenger, Legend of Muhammad Ali. I have no idea what that is, but it's a Muhammad Ali comic. So if you're into Muhammad Ali, you might possibly want to check that out. Alright, still looking. We're in the P's. There's some Pokemon, Sword and Shield manga. Where are we at? The Revenants. These are New York Comic Con editions, by the way. Revenant Escape from New York Comic Con, cover A. So they're just stories. Sorry, not New York Comic Con editions, but it's tales about, New York Comic Con. So, and I'm sure at New York Comic Con they may actually have a cover. And there's up to here you see up to cover F. So definitely one of the bigger books coming out of the Comic Book Guys imprint. What else we got? We're almost at the end now, for real. Alright, I thank you for joining me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and as Jay-Z would say, we appreciate that. Alright, Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Brooklyn. Alright, where are we at? We're in the S's. Not much left. The T's. There's a Yosagi Yojimbo Saga trade paperback, the second edition, by the way, guys. We Live trade. I really enjoyed the first arc more than the second arc, but We Live is a solid story all around, alright? And that's it, guys. We're at the end. Last comic here, you've been canceled. Number 3. Hopefully I have not been canceled. So thank you, comic fans, for joining me. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and comment down below. Leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the content, let me know. How can I fix it? How can I make it more suitable for you? Hopefully I've helped to inform you about the comics coming out this week, so you can go out and make a decision. Don't let me influence you. Influence yourself. But yeah, do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna get ready for this week's books. Peace. What's up, comic book fam? Comic books. Alright, what's up, comic fam, comic fans, and welcome to the preview.